Hello and welcome. This is a new endeavor of mine. Where I'm just doing a let's play. That's I'm like, there's nothing else to like explain beyond that because that's what I'm doing. So obviously way back when I used to stream a lot more. It was like once a week, but still I really enjoyed that. But at the minute, just the way life is going, everything like that, it's not really feasible for me to be able to sit and do that every single week at the same time, and like consistency and all that. And I do like doing this. I do like playing new games. I like doing things. Obviously, I've kind of branched into more scripted content, stuff like that. Just put out the Persona video last week, like last Wednesday, I think it was, because I'm recording this like a week after. I don't know when this is going to come out, but yeah, I still like that. I really enjoy the process. I think it's so much fun. I enjoy writing, I enjoy thinking, I enjoy creating, editing, stuff like that. But when I was recording that, I was just kind of sitting, playing through the game, and I'm like, I feel like I should have an output where I can get my thoughts across about these things, like exactly what I was thinking in that moment, like my reactions to certain thought points, stuff like that. So I kind of made a decision that if I'm going to be recording footage for new projects such as this one, do not show that intro again. I already showed it. Thank you. I kind of wanted something where I could just record what I was thinking in the time, and you know, obviously I want to buy it more because at this stage I'm putting out a video every 2 months, because as much as I love my RPGs, I am an RPG girly at heart. They're long, and they take a long time to produce things on. And I'm kind of hoping whenever I do eventually do a video on Tales of Phantasia after I finish it all, it's not like 2 hours long. But knowing me, it will be, because I can't just leave anything out. I'm like, I have to mention everything. But yeah, we're starting Tales of Phantasia today. I have played the first half an hour. So essentially, if you know the game, I left the village and I came back and then left again. That's it. That's all I've seen. Because I just wanted to make sure it worked. I sat down to record some of this last week, and turns out my real PS1 that I'm playing this on doesn't support PS5 controllers. That was fun. So I found a different real PS1 that does, but it won't show up on any recording software. So I've just whipped out my PS4 controller out of storage. That was Doherty, because it was tucked away. I never saw it, but you know, that's me. Anyway, let's get into it. We're playing the PS1 version because I googled it to find out which was the best, because only one version of Tales of Phantasia was ever localized, and that was the Game Boy Advance version. I've been informed by Reddit and because Yahoo Answers, that has not existed in a long time. They've informed me that the best version we have is the PS1 version because it's updated from the Super Nintendo one, and the GBA version is good, and I think it has an extra character or something like that, but it's quite compressed. So, yeah. But I am just gonna very quickly look at this. Yeah, I'm still recording. I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to mess it up on the first one. And I do have to remember that I have to press circle to accept things, so let's go. Anyway, this is our main character. I will be changing his name because his name is Cress. I was going to say I don't know why it's Class, but it's because, you know, it's like the Eris thing all over again. But anyway, this is Cress. This is our main character. I don't really know much about this game. There's that. I know like their main party members. I know their names. I don't really know much beyond that, which will become evident. Also, it has voice acting that I did not expect. Also, this is a tutorial. I'm not controlling this. It would be quite a lot to expect you to fight, do a fight like immediately after starting the game. that will be quite a bit too much to expect, I think. But they didn't, thank God. And I've just realised after sitting on the title screen that I remembered that this sequence is here, so I could have sat and talked over this instead. Anyway, I really appreciate this. Is obviously, because it's on the PS1, never localized. This is a fan translation. Absolute Zero was the one. This is not, if you've seen... I saw this meme for the first time the other day. I didn't know. There's one in the Super Nintendo translation. There's certain lines that are kind of like, now why would you put that in a game? But I'll post it on Twitter afterwards. If Twitter's still there, Elon Musk said yesterday that he wants to charge people for using it, so I don't know if it's going to be here next week. I still haven't got a Blue Sky invite code. To be fair, I only applied for it like last week because I thought it wouldn't work, but as much as social networking is evil and ruins people's mental health, and I am a chronic doom scroller, I will go to bad things and look at all the comments and ruin my day, but like, I love it. I'm on Tumblr. Tumblr's fun. I used to be on it years ago, then I like nuked everything I had when I went to university, because I went to university and was like, oh my god, if I let people see this shit, oh my god. Which wasn't like a worry at all. The people that think like that are not worth your time. But yeah, it's fun, but it's different. I like a Twitter. Is that relevant? No. Well, scenes are happening. I'm not quite sure what is happening. This game looks really good though, for 1994, I think. Oh. I'm a big fan of showing scenes like this with absolutely no context. Just like 4 people in this temple place, but in a guy in a coffin, magically seen in there with a giant triangle. Like, that's so cool. I played Dark Cloud on a demo disc when I was like, I don't know what age I would have been back then, very young. And if you've ever seen the opening to Dark Cloud, you'll probably know what I'm talking about, but I'll talk about this after this scene, actually. Anyway, this is Class. No, this is Chris. Well, it's the same. He's our main character. He lives in this village, and he knows Master Tristan. That's it. That's all I got. It has been a while. That's Miguel. Does the naming convention make sense? No. Does it have to? No. Tosa. How's your mother? Go ask her yourself. She's fine, by the way. She's fine. And she will continue to be fine. Oh, I was like, when I played this the first time, and by the first time I mean this is like 3 days ago, but he was like, oh, I need to talk to you about this very important thing. Pendanto. Also, he's talking about his 15th birthday. I don't know if it's mentioned yet, like what age he actually is. I will go and look at his status screen in a moment, because I've literally just had this thought. Well, this is Chester. I find it so, like, it makes a lot of sense that the voice acting is going to be limited to the main characters at this minute, because I'll just rescind that statement. But, like, why does Chester's sister get a voice actor, whereas Cress's dad or Master Tristan doesn't get one? Because Chester and Cress are party members and they're going to be around for a bit, whereas this is just Chester's sister that lives inside the village. We're not going to spend the whole game here, so, you know, she's obviously like 5. So, also she wants to give something to Cress. Bye. Let me take a sip of my tea. Okay, he's looking for Cress. It's very obvious. I'm pretty sure this is the line. We'll talk about the pendant over dinner. We'll talk about it later. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you after. I was like, Miguel, I would I would sleep with one eye open this evening. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. Didn't mean to make you wait. Don't worry about it. It was about 5 seconds. Anyway, did someone famous come through town or something? Earlier everyone was making a big fuss over somebody, but I couldn't figure out who. Oh my god, it was Master Tristan Chester. You don't know anything. Look at phone flashing at me. I'm gonna face that down. When you say Master, you're talking about old man Tristan. That is actually so disrespectful. He isn't really that important, is he? Like, even if I didn't know a celeb, I wouldn't be like, oh, you mean that old guy? The one that's got one foot in a grave? He can't be that important if every single person in town is like fawning over him. Anyway, train Cress's dad with the sword. Why did I summarize that line? Cress. Mom, you're still sick, you shouldn't be up. You, Maria, Miguel, and Cress. Okay. I know, but I'm worried about you. And I didn't mention Amy and Chester. Like, those are kind of different. Oh well, you know, they opened the baby book to A and C and went, yeah, that'll do. Just be careful out there, don't get yourself hurt. I will, because I don't understand the battle system. Between Chester and his bow and me and my sword, we'll be just fine. Ma'am, there's nothing to worry about. We'll be back safe and sound along with the spoils of the hunt. Okay. Just be sure you don't overdo it, okay? I'm gonna change that text speed. Get these along with you. Apple Gumi. Okay, it's about time we head out. Did you give us one or multiple? Let's do it. Oh, I almost forgot. Amy said she had something she wanted to give you. Right, we're gonna head over there first. I don't know if you can... not. Anyway, this is Chester, and I find it so funny. You can change his name after you get him. And the only time I can think of that happening in any other game is Final Fantasy 9, I think, with Dagger, which is a dumb name, and I always just rename her Garnet. And then it's like, oh, the disguise still works, so it doesn't matter? No. Anyway, we're keeping him as Chester. What? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Anyway, right, let's go into the... Why is Cress facing away from the camera? Oh, he's spinning, it's okay. Any ages here? No? Okay, I guess we just make it up. Okay. What do I want to look at? Abilities. So, obviously I haven't, like, you know... Wait. Oh my god. Okay, auto seems to just do everything automatically, where semi-auto lets you do some things, but he moves on his own. Okay. There's no manual in this game. Right. For context, I have played a couple of Tales games. Not all, or even close to. I've played Symphonia, Graces, which is my favourite. Is it because it was the first one I played? Maybe, but it's still really good. Berseria, The Abyss. I played a bit of Eternia, but not too far. So I don't really remember it very well. But like, I think that's it. I haven't played Arise yet, or Zestiria, or Destiny, or I'm just going through them on my brain. I played a bit of I played a bit of Dawn of the New World. I don't think that counts. Zillia, I played Zillia as well. I never get that one. That was really good. So like, I've got an understanding of how the basic battle system works. Like, you've got your normal attacks in the circle, in this one anyway. And on X, if you're holding a direction, you can do specific skills and abilities. We don't have any yet. Probably will be getting Demon Fang in a moment. Chester doesn't have any either. Stop. That noise is awful. Anyway, equipment. Do I have anything else? No. Short self bow. What does that mean? Items. We got 2 apple gummies. Strategy. Don't hold back. That sounds good. Formation. Oh yeah, we can move them back and forward. I didn't really experiment with that too much because I had 2 party members and I played for half an hour. And titles. I assume these affect either stats or ability learning. Cooking is cooking. get people to cook, and it heals your status ailments and health and TP and stuff. TP being technique points, I believe. Okay, so we're gonna put that on fastest. I'm not going to change these colors just yet until I get sick of the blue. So, controller vibration off because my real PS1 can't do that. Stereo, volume's fine, I think. Event voices, yes. Battle voices, yes. I'm gonna make it the face on the screen because I think it's different. 3D field display, battle round, battle controls. I'm gonna change it to that actually. View battlefield, display a target, yes, okay. I think that's good, right. So we can also run with confirm or X or circle or whichever one you want it to be. Anyway, we're going to go see Amy. I quite like the Bark Lighthouse. They've got a bath and a toilet. This is so fun. I just hit circle on instinct, so this is going to be fun to get used to. Anyway, now that I've changed it, I'm going to probably get used to it immediately. Let's be real. Hi Amy, do you have something for me? Let's talk to you from the side. Girl, it didn't change. Oh my god, it didn't change. Oh Chris, good afternoon. Here. I made this for you. That's a great jingle. It all looks exactly like you, Chris. That's really pretty well done. That sounded weird. Is this what you've been staying up all night? Is this what you've been staying up late every night sewing? Thank you, I'll treasure it. So, Amy, what about me? Aw, you made your poor brother so sad. Oh, fine. Well then, Chester, you can have this. Channeling. If I remember right, yeah, it didn't even change anything. Channeling is a ring with a very specific purpose. Seems to be capable of receiving electrical signals. Is that like the Sorcerer's Ring? Anyway, mascot's a key item. That's Cress's pendant, by the way. I think it's cute. That's lovely. I'm sure that'll have no repercussions in the near future. Anyway, wait, let me go back to my customize. Or not, I guess. See, I'm gonna change that back because I'll not get used to it because that's only in battle apparently. So let's not change it between battle and outside because that'll just confuse me. Let me get the last of my tea. That was cold. Wait. Oh, hello there, Chris. I didn't see you there. You know, two of us are getting married next month, right? We're just talking about what kind of ceremony we want to have. Humanist. Humanist weddings are lovely. I've never been to one, but I'm going to be in 2 years. My friends went to one recently, but they showed it to me and it looked really fun. Yo, Chris, you should find yourself a good girl too. Wow. What if he doesn't want a girlfriend? Anyway, we're gonna go talk to everyone, because I honestly shotgunned the plot of the first half an hour. Statue of the goddess behind the altar sure is beautiful, huh? I guess I shouldn't talk about a goddess that way. Bad thoughts be gone. What? Ew! Ew! Get out of the church! Nature worship isn't necessarily a bad thing, but anything taken to the extreme can be dangerous. That's so true. One takes the doctrine of this church to the extreme. Are we supposed to ask forgiveness for every twig we break? Oh wow. Let me talk to the nun. Oh, Cress. Can I help you with something today? I just thought maybe I should stop in a church before I left. How praiseworthy. May the blessing of the goddess be upon you. Okay. Oh, welcome, Cress. There's something troubling you? Oh no, nothing really. Won't be too long before we'll be holding that wedding here. If you don't mind, I would be very grateful if you could lend us a hand. Yeah, of course. Thank you. You know, this church was named in honor of Lenios, the founding father of Totus Village. Sorry, I need to, take a second to read names like that sometimes. We must make this truly splendid wedding ceremony that will make the founder himself proud. Okay, cool. It's a lovely place. I love the stained glass windows. Any game that does this, obviously the obvious one, Chrono Trigger in the courtroom scene, that is an incredibly beautiful It's a great looking game, but that stained glass window, oh my god, that game is so good. Chris, next time, will you start teaching me how to sword fight? I want to get much, much stronger. Okay. Yo, Chris, you guys going hunting again? Lately, there's been no reason to ring the bell, so my job's been pretty boring. Peace is great and all, but at this rate, I'm gonna be out of a job. Unemployed. You know, I've been all over this world. There aren't too many places like this that are so in tune with nature. I'm gonna take a little time off from traveling in this village. Okay. Do we have a hotel here? Yo, Chris. Fighting isn't just about what kind of weapon you hold. Even so, you can't ignore your equipment for too long, or you end up outclassed in battle. I've played an RPG before. This character was stood in a light there, and I was like, is there a ghost? One does not become a great swordsman simply by wielding a great sword. Okay. What's this? Is this a changing room? That's so cool. I love that. Get out of my way. Thank you. Why do I need to change the room in the weapon shop to see how cool the weapon looks on me? Yeah, that's actually so valid. Is this an item shop? They wouldn't let me buy any weapons there, just noticed. Oh Chester, how's your little sister doing? Here, give this to her when you have a chance. Apple. Peeled or not, it's a great snack on the go. I hope no one's peeling an apple just to eat into it anyway. That's weird, unless you're like a child. Apple gummy. That's really handy. Oh, I never even said, I love the apple gummies in this. Why am I saying it like that? Gummy. It's a percentage, so it restores 30% of one character's max HP, so even, like, you know in other RPGs you get a potion and it's like, oh, 50 HP, and then by the end of the game it's like, got all these stupid potions, what am I supposed to do with them? Like, the healing items you get at the beginning of this game will be useful until the end. Although, a lot of Teal's games have, like, item stock limits that are quite low. Like, I know Berseria had it where you couldn't have more than, like, 15 of a specific healing item. So I wonder if this game has that. If it isn't, Chris, sorry to bother you. If you've got a minute, can you help me moving that statue? I thought that was a doll. You that thing over there? Oh. Will you move the statue? Yes. Find a good spot for it over in a window where it won't be in the way. Middle of the hallway, I'll just block our guest's path. I'll leave it to you then. Okay. Yeah, I'll just... Oh, I have to hold the button. Okay. I'm just gonna, yeah, move it down here. Is that good? Can I drag it? Yes. Is that okay? Thank you. Here's some spending money. 10 quid. Well, I wonder if Gald is... What's the Gald equivalent? My brain's saying yen, but that would be like... It's equivalent of giving someone like 10p, 10 cents, whatever. That's not much. I'm gonna press hold on. I thought that was Jester, because I can't read. Master Tristan, you leaving already? You just got here. Actually, just now some strange people showed up with an urgent summons. They wouldn't even tell me what it was about. My goodness, what ill-mannered fellows. Are you going out somewhere? Just to the forest to the south to hunt boar. That's so. Stay on your guard. I'm sure the boar will be very cooperative. It'll be fine. Don't even worry about it, Tristan. Pressing the select button on the 3D field will allow you to hear the party discuss current events. Oftentimes it will contain navigational tips to guide you to your next destination, however many skits are nothing more than idle chats. I was very excited to see this game had skits. However, one thing, also world maps 3D, that's cool. So if I press select, I get a skit. Voice acted. So, a lot of Teal's games that were released in the West have skits. All of them have skits. Most of them don't have voice acting. And I don't know if that is deliberate, like on both sides, like Japanese and in the West. But I feel like it's probably just in the West. But like Symphonia Abyss don't have dubbed skits in English. I don't know if they have dubbed skits in Japanese. I haven't looked into it. But the fact that they have voice acting in the very first Tales game makes me think, maybe it's just the English. Anyway, I really appreciate that. Love skip. Anyway, it's a bore. After it,